Guys, before I start my lesson today, let me tell you something. Let's look at the board. Read this story. I saw a snake while I was coming home. The snake was very long and it was trying to enter my house. I found an iron rod but couldn't find a stick to kill it. Right. So, this is a story. Just look at the words that I am using here. I saw a snake. I saw a snake. But here, the snake, right? I found an iron rod. Right. So you just look. It's focus on the underlined words. So this is a story. So that happened yesterday, right? So I saw a snake while I was coming home. The snake was very long and it was trying to enter my house. First I said a snake and the next time the snake. Here I found an iron rod. Okay, so look at this. These a, the and an are called articles, right? As for some dictionaries, so these are actually going to work as adjectives, right? So these three a, an and the are called articles. Do you know how to use them properly? If you don't know, so listen carefully and try to understand. These articles, sometimes they are tricky, they deceive you, cheat you, so that you make mistake. So if you don't want to make mistake in examination, you just listen to me carefully. I am going to tell you how to use these articles properly. Okay, so let's look at these articles. There are two types of articles. Firstly, definite articles and indefinite articles. So these are called indefinite article and this is a definite article. Guys, so first thing you remember, so we use these articles for general purpose and specific purpose. So when you talk about a general things, so we use a or an, and when you talk about a specific things, a particular thing or a particular person, particular place, then we use article the. Okay, so these are indefinite articles, general, and when you talk about a specific thing, a particular thing, so we use article the. Let's look at the examples. I ate an apple this morning. So this morning I ate an apple, right? So an apple, do you know the reason? An apple, so this is vowel sound. The beginning sound is vowel sound. So articles, these articles a and an, we use based on the sound that the words have. Initial sound, the beginning sound. So let's look at other examples so that you can clearly understand. She is sitting on a chair. She is sitting on a chair, right? Where is she now? She is sitting on a chair. Chair here, cha sound, so this is consonant sound, so article a. This is a vowel sound, article an, right? So next one, do you have a car? Do you have a car? So here also this is a ka sound, so a car. Do you have a car? A car, right? So next one, we bought a very cheap car. Very cheap car, right? So va sound, very cheap car. So these are, when you are talking about these, for example, an apple, a chair, a car, a very cheap car, etc. We are talking about a general thing. We are not talking about a particular thing, right? General. An apple, one apple, that's it. A chair, one chair. A car, one chair, one car. A very cheap in the same way, right? So when you talk about specific, when you talk about general things, we use a or an. But when you talk about a particular thing, let's look at this. The chair is near the door. The chair is near the door, right? The chair, okay? So what is the chair, for example? So I'm talking about that. Already I'm talking about some chair. For example, she is sitting on a chair, a chair. So now I'm telling you, so that person, that lady is sitting on a chair, okay? So I told you a chair. Now the same, I'm mentioning the same chair. I'm mentioning it second time, okay? In the beginning also I told you a story. What is that? I saw a snake. The snake was entering my house, right? So second time I am mentioning it. So now I'm talking about a specific thing or a second time. Then the chair, okay, near is near the door. The door is a particular door, so not anyone's door. So that and at least the listener know that, okay? The listener know that. For example, sometimes I ask my wife, where is the money? Where is the money? Okay, give me the money, give me the book. That means, so when I asked you give me the book, so that means I know which book I am talking about, right? A specific book, a specific amount, a specific chair at the door, or second time that I am mentioning, right? So next one, the hotel where we stayed was very cheap, right? The hotel where we stayed was very cheap. There are many hotels. I'm not talking about those hotels, only a particular hotel. So that is where we stayed. We stayed some time ago in a hotel. Now I'm talking about that hotel. So that was very cheap. The hotel was very cheap. So the hotel where we stayed was very cheap. So next one, see, can you turn off the AC please? Can you turn off the AC? So the AC means here, the AC means particular AC. So AC that is in that room, okay? So it is very cold. It's raining outside. It's very cool. So can you turn up the chair? Can you turn off AC? Can you turn off AC, please? Okay. So what do you understand? The first point, remember, general. When you talk about general things, then you use article a or an, and this a and an depending on the sounds. The second one, specific things. When you talk about a specific things, a particular thing, then use article the. So first thing, when I was talking about general, so indefinite article, so when you use them, there is a problem with these articles. So most of the times people think, so we use consonants. So when the words are starting with consonants, we use a, and vowels an. Let's look at these examples and then I'll explain you what does it mean. For example, see, a cat, a dog, a buffalo, an apple, an egg. Okay, right. So these articles are right. So let's look at these things. University, honorable person, U-turn. So there is a list. So what is the article that you place here? For example, university. So university, when you look at it, this is a vowel. right? This is a vowel. What do? Generally we place an article. That is the problem. We look at the spelling but not the sound. So what I am going to tell you, when you place the articles, indefinite articles, remember, look at the sound, not the letter. What do? Look at the sound, not the letter. So these letters will cheat you, trick you and play with you. So that's why you make mistakes. So here, this is not this is a vowel letter, but consonant sound. Okay, so that's why a university, okay, a university, not an university. Next one, honorable person. So there is H and you think H is a consonant, you place A. No, not A but an. Honorable person, vowel sound. So H is silent here. In the same way, R, okay, an R, not A, R, right? So H is silent in these words. In the same way, honest also, H is silent. So an honest man, Remember carefully, look at the sound, not the letter. So U-turn. So here not an but a U-turn. A US ship. A unicorn. A used pen. A one-eyed man. So this is given in many examinations. So at least you will get one of these questions. So don't make mistake, remember it. A union, okay? In the same way, a united front. Right? What do you understand? Spelling is important, not the letter.